Full-time Lions TV, we've just done Sheff United 2-1, we bounced back. Tone, one of the few that speak sense. What do you make of that, mate?
I don't know about sense, but we were the better team, without a doubt. We were the better team, and we didn't take our chance in the second half. The first half performance, I think you can write off. I thought we started the game really well, and we didn't really push home the advantage. We didn't really push home our advantage in the first 10 minutes, and I don't know, even with the Williams goal, we seemed to sit back. What we need in that situation, we need to work harder than the other team, because our game is fully dependent on that press. Pressurising in the midfield, and we just sat back and didn't pressure the ball. Aiden and both of the strikers weren't really pushing onto the ball, and that allowed them to dictate the game. And we were just second best to everything in the first half.
We look like we got overrun again a bit in the midfield. Like you say, there's a big gap between the midfielders and the front two.
Yeah, because they're pushing so far forwards. It needs the whole team to push forward. Otherwise, like you said, there's about 40 yards in the midfield where they can just come onto us and pick passes and pick us apart. And we look shocking when we play like that, because it really does. It needs the whole team to push forwards. And once the whole team is chasing the ball down, it makes a big difference. And that happened in the start of the second half. As soon as the second half started, we were just up. It's old-fashioned up and at 'em football. Everyone's pressurising on the pressuring the ball. The ball's forward at them, because Morrison and Gregory, they're quite good in the air. They do knock the ball down to each other, but what they need is players running off of that. And I think we got that in the second half. We created chances, and it didn't look like we were going to press home that advantage. I didn't think we were going to score. Their defender, the centre back, I don't know what he was thinking with that handball. That was an absolute shocker. The ball, everyone in the ground could see it. I was just hoping the ref could see it. Just punching the ball above his head, and then
he must have had us in his accumulator.
He must have had us in his accumulator. There's no other reason why he did that.
No.
Why he didn't get a red card, I have no idea. It was a blatant, because he stopped Morrison from heading the ball. I didn't understand it, and then immediately the ball's on the spot, and I'm thinking, oh no, we've taken Gregory off. He's our penalty taker. Now how's Morrison going to step up? Dispatched it wonderfully. Well done.
Was you surprised at the team selection after Tuesday's rant from Harris? Was you surprised to see pretty much the same team other than the absentees from injury?
I was surprised. I thought we would have made one or two more changes than we didn't make any changes. I don't know. Archer was, in my opinion, lucky to still be in goal. And to be fair, he didn't actually have to do anything today other than watch the ball go through his legs. It was an awful goal. I can't really put him too much at fault, because it did seem to take a deflection over Craig.
Someone said on Twitter, Tony Craig own goal.
Look, it did. From where I'm sitting in the Docker stand, it did look like it just brushed Craig and put Archer off. It doesn't add to his performances. To be fair, it would have been better if he'd have saved, because it was a really weak goal to concede, and that was their only shot on target throughout the whole match. So
we looked under no danger whatsoever, really, didn't we? We didn't play great, but we still, they had one shot.
It was that one shot that they had. So they had a couple of pop shots from about 30 yards that went well wide, but they didn't really put us under any pressure. Although in the first half we had a bad performance and give them a lot of the ball, they didn't really look like hurting us at any stage. We didn't look under trouble. We just didn't look very good ourselves. We should be taking home. This is our ground.
I think because we started the season so strong on the front foot, we now seem to have dropped back, and we look like we need to get going again. Where we've hit the ground running at Oldham, everyone's like, we're just carrying on where we left off, but now we sort of seem to look a bit rusty almost.
We do, but the MK Dons performance, I thought we played, again, second half. MK Dons were a team that have come down from the Championship, and they sat back in the second half. They gave us a lot of respect, because going into half-time in the MK Dons game, I thought, I will be lucky to hold on for a point, but in the end, it actually looked like we'd put them under a lot of pressure. They sat back, and the same happened today. After this, Harris you've got to give him credit for his team talks, because that second half we started on fire.
We could have scored three times.
We should have. If we'd have taken one of those goals, I think it would have put a different complexion in the game, and we probably would have won 3-1. But we didn't take the chance, and it didn't look like it was going to come, to be fair, and we just got a gift. But you still got to score. I remember Gregory had one like that last season. I think it was Crewe, where it was 1-1. We had a penalty in the last minute, and he hit the post. And you're thinking, you still got to finish it, and he did. It was a brilliant penalty. Put the keeper the wrong way.